Now, Dream11 seems to have cracked the code on celebrity led ads. They clearly make the best use of film stars, cricketers, and add a good dash of drama, fun, and a good dose of competitiveness to IPL. And Team Se Bada Kuch Nahi is a brilliant example of that. Joining me is Adarsh Atal from Tilt Brand Solutions or Quotient Ventures now. And he's the one who conceptualized this ad. So thank you, Adarsh, for joining us. And tell me, is it, as of now, would you say that you are well equipped to deal with an army of celebrities?
It's just not me. It is also an army of people behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. We've collaborated repeatedly with Nitesh and his production house, and that really helps out with the logistics. But yes, we tend to prepare well in advance to deal with the entire plethora of celebrities and cricketers. And Nitesh and team do make it a smooth ride.
And in this case, you had cricketers, you had film stars, you had singers, you had influencers, everybody packed into one ad. Was it an entire department which was kind of taking care of the dates?
It actually was. And in fact, what we do is we tend to schedule it so that people are not there waiting for their shot for a long period of time. The celebrities are called in and out. Their shots are over, and then they do their other stuff, and they are out. So yes, there was an army of people scheduling it right, just so that the entire thing works smoothly.
And typically, how much time does an IPL ad take, and how much in advance do you plan for this? Considering that it's a seasonal thing, that it's going to be there year after year.
Yeah. So to be very honest, for Dream11, because we've raised the stakes every single year. We tend to start a little early. We explore quite a lot. Even if we like something very early in the thinking process, we keep that aside and we go around and explore more and more ideas. And sometime, maybe a couple of months, 3 months before we know, we actually have to shoot, because even the shoot dates are determined by the cricketing calendar. Before that, we then begin to now zone in on the final few ideas and finally choose one. And after that, there is, again, as I mentioned, the mammoth task of producing this. So the production department swings into action, and they schedule every single minute of the celebrity's time, so that we can get a lot of shots in, a lot of let's say extra ideas that we have. In a normal case scenario, when we shoot a normal film, sometimes we would not be able to shoot more than a certain amount a certain day. But in this case, because we schedule it that way, we do get as many ideas as possible out on that particular campaign.
Now, Tilt Brand Solutions has been working with the Dream11 team for many years, I think 6-7 years now. I think since the inception of the agency. Now, how difficult is it to come up with a fresh perspective each time to the same event? And in this case, how did you basically come up with an idea which stood out in that clutter of IPL ads?
I mean, we never know the outcome. We just go with our gut on what we think would be funny, what we think would be shared, what other people would like to see. But since the beginning, with our relationship with Dream11, it's one where we work very closely with Team Dream11, with the client there, with Vikrant, with Alok, Rizbe. We meet as often as possible, and we challenge each other quite a lot. So it's a fresh relationship. It is a relationship which is properly two-way. So even sometimes when they have a bad idea, we can tell them it's a bad idea. And that really shows in the work. As I said before, we've explored. There are lots of babies that are put aside before we finally put this one baby out into the world. And that really is why I'm hoping is the reason why we can continue doing more spectacular work on IPL.
I know you don't like the term celebrity ads. So tell me, have you ever explored an idea for Dream11 which has no cricketers, no film stars, no influencers for that matter?
We have. There are campaigns for series, bilateral series, and there are campaigns which are a bit more tactical in nature where we do it without the cricketers also. But because of the category that we are in and our strong association with the cricketing calendar, especially IPL, the cricketers are something that is a must for us. It helps us associate with the sport far more closely. And also, as we've been pushing the boundaries every year, we want the scale, we want the conversations around. So yes, we don't go into it celebrity first, which is why I don't like the word celebrity advertising. We go into it idea first, and then sometimes pepper in the celebrities to give the idea some sort of buzz and scale. But it's always idea first.
Now coming back to the ad, tell us any memorable moment of on the set, so while shooting the ad.
I mean, one which I remember definitely is how difficult it was for Sunil Shetty to tell KL off in front of Rohit, and also at the same time feed Rohit the apple with his own hands with love. It did seem to have some sort of an undercurrent there, which is why Rohit, if you see in the ad, and KL also, if you see in the ad, they also look like they had fun, right? And it's Rohit Sharma at his very best, he actually found that really funny in life, that KL was being spoken to like this by his father-in-law, and that showed in his acting. But it was a very fun moment on set because all of them could not necessarily finish the ad with a straight face, and we had to do many retakes, but we didn't mind at all. It was good fun.
And for you, because this association has lasted many years, are they friends? Are they acquaintances? Most of these cricketers, you've been shooting with them for quite a few years now.
I wouldn't go as far as saying we are friends. I'm guessing we recognize each other. I mean, I obviously recognize them. And I'm guessing they recognize me, the team, Sriram, Alok and everyone. But having said that, they also, there's a constant... every time we tell them an idea and every time we tell them a dialogue line that we are expecting of them, there's also a constant different versions of saying, "Yaar, kya karwa rahe ho tum mere se?" So that is a fun thing. We always try to push the boundaries and see what can the cricketer agree with finally. But yeah, that is... I don't think we're friends yet.
And tell us about that one favorite IPL ad of. It doesn't necessarily have to be from Tilt. Any favorite IPL ad from the past?
I mean, the easiest go-to answer is Cred, the Rahul Dravid Cred ad. But to be very honest, I also really like the Shankar Mahadevan ads that Ayappa had done. If I remember right, it was for Zepto, where Shankar Mahadevan singing. I really liked that little device, and it was the classic, 20-second IPL ad. Yeah, Cred and Zepto, I guess.
And have you already started work for the next IPL campaign?
We started work long back. We are in fact in pre-production mode right now, and we'll be shooting very soon. And hope you guys like it this time.
Super. Looking forward to it. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you so much, Neeta.
ये किधर है भैया? किधर? पास में यार, आपकी टीम बस उधर है.
जब इंडियन T20 लीग आता है ना, तो हवा बदल जाती है.
भाईचारा खत्म.
The Pandya brothers.
कृणाल, हार्दिक, नो ब्रदर्स. इस टूर्नामेंट में कोई किसी का नहीं होता.
जूस. क्या मिला इस पे? सिर्फ प्यार.
10 रुपए का मक्खन. 10 रुपए का मक्खन.
प्लेयर्स छोड़ो, फैंस भी यही करते हैं.
रोहित भी न टिकेगा, ईशान भी न टिकेगा. मजमा ये देखो जरा, ओ मुंबई हरा.
प्रीति चिंता
चिंता
मैच के बाद तो चिंता ही होने वाली है. इस जोक पे मैं कल हंसूंगी।
ये टूर्नामेंट में सब लोग पागल हो जाएगा, मैं भी।
श्री इस बार पंजाब ही जीतेगा।
ये काम करो, जाके ढाबा में जाके पराठा खाओ।
आरसीबी इस साल कप नम दे।
ये ले, यही कप मिलेगा। हाँ
सर, बिग फैन। मैं भी मुंबई का।
अश्विन भाई, हमारी गुजरात की टीम है ना, वो आपकी टीम पे गोल मारेगी, देखना। वेट।
फुले टीम से बड़ा कुछ नहीं।
Dream11
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।